Let's rock it! Yo, it's your boy Timothy John Lever here, and we have got another video review. Of course, it's going to be sci-fi because this channel is science, and occasionally delving into science fiction, because obviously science fiction is part of science fact is part of science fiction, but science fact is fact, and fiction is fiction. So, as we all know, so I would like to cover Project Almanack. This film is an old film by now. It's ancient in terms of sci-fi. It's about a 10-year-old film. This is basically what if Back to the Future, instead of building a DeLorean, building an Xbox out of a time machine. So Project Almanack, I'm assuming that's where they must have gotten the name then. Must have been influenced by Back to the Future. Yeah, I highly recommend this film. I've seen this film so many times. I can't imagine a better film if you want something extra. It takes you back to your childhood in a way. You know, those days where you could just muck around, hang out with your mates at secondary school. Do you remember those good old days? Nah, it's not a thing that you can do anymore, sadly. This is the hard life of being in your 30s. You look back at films like this and you think, what the fuck did I miss out on when I was younger? So so Project Almanack is one of the greatest films I've ever watched. The story is fantastic. Straight from the get-go, you find out his dad has left him a time machine. What an inheritance! I mean, most people would leave their kids money, but no, he's left him something even better, a time machine, so he could get all the money he wanted. Really, in fact, they cover this in the film as well. In terms of star rating, what would I give it? Because back in the day, I don't know if any guys remember, with YouTube, you used to get star ratings. It used to be like 1 if you were unsatisfied, 2 if it was poor, 3 if it was okay, 4 if it was great, and 5 if it was fucking excellent. So I would give this a 5, straight off the bat. There's no flaws with it. The only problem, which my natural inclination would be to mark it down by 1 because of Imagine Dragons. They couldn't afford a Linkin Park thing. It's 2015. I mean, they couldn't afford it to get Mike Shinoda and Chester Bennington to do the Thousand Suns tour instead of Imagine Dragons. Really? Imagine Dragons? Welcome to the New Age? Boring as shit, if I'm being truthful and honest. But hey, this is not for me to decide if you like this film or not. This is me to recommend this film. I highly recommend it. It's like my problems with it. You won't find any issues with it. Most people like Imagine Dragons. I wasn't one of those fans. Imagine Dragons for me was like listening to Pink Dry. They had Welcome to the New Age was a good song. I mean, they should have called it Welcome to the Kingdom Age. But anyway, that's just me being a weird Christian in that respect. Don't forget, Christian Autistic Community member. Anyway, so I highly recommend this. In terms of the scientific breakthroughs, amazing. Making a time machine out of an Xbox, who wouldn't want that? I mean, who could top that? Scientific breakthroughs go, that is fucking damn impressive. I mean, an Xbox, I mean, I couldn't do that. I couldn't just suddenly say, oh, I'm going to make a time machine out of a PlayStation 5. I couldn't do that. Are you fucking mental? You know, it's like a bit where he goes like, you know, what's the classification of silicon, Goldberg? And then he goes, you know, hydrogen, helium, beryllium, carbon, and then he goes and sulfate, sodium chloride. You know, it's like, you know, well, he doesn't say sodium chloride, but you know, something similar anyway. But you know, if you don't know what sodium chloride is or hydrogen and 2 oxygens are H2O, you really, this is the wrong channel for you. If you like science stuff, science fact or fiction, this is the right channel for you. This is the whole reason I started this channel in the first place. Watch the fucking film, is what I'm basically saying. Watch it. It will change your life. It will make you think some amazing thoughts. Highly, highly underrated, I'd say. So give it 5 stars. If it takes you back to your youth and when you were a kid, and you know, and plus for adults, the entertainment value is a time machine out of an Xbox. You'll be thinking, "Great Scott, Marty! It's a time machine on an Xbox." Anyway, I highly recommend this. And to quote David Raskin, the timelines are getting a bit all crisscross. They're not making any sense, you know, or something similar impression. It's a slightly misquote. but to get the impression accurate. Anyway, peace.